Hey guys. Hey everyone. Hope everyone's doing okay. Okay, I think I'm recording. We have a couple more minutes before we have to get started. Okay, everyone, can you hear me? You can answer, I unmuted you. Can you give me a yes so I know that it's live out there?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. This is so totally foreign. I've hosted a couple mini meetings, but nothing like this. And I tend to get lost when I move in between screens. So let's go ahead and get started. I'll leave us unmuted unless it gets too noisy, then I'll mute stuff. And if you have a question, speak up. Or put something in the chat window. Do you guys know where the chat window is?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So how's everybody doing?
Good.
Alive.
Pretty challenging, huh?
Yeah.
Very different.
Okay, well, I'm putting up the volume. Okay, so I thought what I first would do is I've made some changes to Canvas, and so I want to give you a tour of where I've set things up. Let me see if I can. I need to share a different window, so let me try.
Mom, can I finish?
Yes, you can. My son just asked me if he could finish the trail mix. Okay, let me see. Oh, I can hear. I'm gonna mute a little bit. Okay. New share. Okay, can you guys now see the? Oops. Jesus, Kevin. Can you guys see the Canvas screen? Type a response. Okay, good. Thank you. Okay, so here's some things that I've added. See here, there's a link on the navigation window for the daily lesson plan. And I'm gonna unmute again so I can hear you guys. Okay, so the link to the daily lesson plan, it's always been here. If you want to come to a Zoom session and you log into Canvas, you can just click on this. Will work.
Oh no.
Okay, and then I've created a YouTube channel for our class, and I'm going to have playlists by chapter. And so if you want to go just look at the videos, there's generally screencasts of problem solving. Your question?
Yeah, I clicked the link earlier and it's like not working.
The YouTube channel one?
Yeah.
Oh, let me see. I just created it.
It goes to the site can't be reached thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll fix that. I just created that. There should also be there's a link. Did you try this one? Did you try the one in the PowerPoint?
No.
Okay, I'll fix the navigation. Okay. So, and then we have discussions, and I thought it might be useful to organize discussions by chapter so that when people have a question, they can ask it under each chapter discussion, and then I can post a response there. And that way you can look for different content. I guess someone just came. Okay, so let me go back to the home. Okay, and then I have updated the schedule. It's here. And it shows that we have to get through this week with chapter 8, then we have spring break, and then when we come back, we have exam 2. Was that a growl?
Grown. I have a question, Professor.
Yes.
I came in through Canvas. You need that code to get into your class. I went to email. I clicked on join and had that code there, and you came up. So if you do it through Canvas, do you need to put that code in there to get into the session?
You shouldn't. It should just take you right to my room. But if there's no, yeah.
It's in your room and everything, but this picture, what I'm seeing now, didn't come up. But when I went through your email, it all came up fine.
Okay. Well, as long as, hold on, new share. Okay, you guys see the PowerPoint now? Wait, not yet. Okay, so you see the PowerPoint now?
Yes.
Okay, so I believe as long as you have this information, if you have this number here, you can do it from your phone. And the meeting ID, I believe, should always be the same. So once you have it, you should be able to go back to it.
Okay.
But let me know what you find. And I'll keep testing. Zoom is pretty new for me.
I had just gone to the Zoom website and it says join a meeting, and then you can type in the 8-letter ID, and that was the best option for me versus clicking a link off of the Canvas.
Okay. Okay.
You need to remember that 8-digit ID then, correct?
Yeah, she had sent it in the email under the link, and then if you go to the Zoom and then just click join meeting, you can enter in the ID, and sometimes that works a bit better than clicking the link.
Understand.
Okay, so I'll make sure that the ID is on Canvas. So in case you go that way, you can see it.
Okay. And it was in the email.
Yeah, well, but then I guess I don't want to send an email I guess I could. Do you guys want an email for every Zoom session? Or is that going to be too much?
We've already got a lot coming in. I mean, so either way, it's not going to
Yeah.
make a difference.
Yes. All right. Well, yeah.
Whatever's easier for you, I guess.
Hmm?
Whatever is easier for you.
I think, well, maybe I'll send for the first few and then we'll see what shakes out. Okay. So, let's see. Oh, let me go back to Canvas. Wow. Oh, sorry, I get lost in my screens. I don't see it. Oh, maybe it's there. Okay, do you see Canvas now?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so as always, all my files are on Dropbox and the link is here. Okay, so in terms of, now I need to go back. There. Okay, back to here. So you've seen the new schedule. Hopefully this link to the YouTube channel works. For the lecture format, my plan is to post the slides, they've always been up all semester long. And then what I've been doing is where I think there needs to be explanation, I've been embedding links to screencasts where I solve a problem on a blank screen. Has anybody looked at those yet?
Yeah, I have.
And is it working?
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm trying to keep, it's the best practices that I've learned or I've been told is that it's better to keep the video 3 to 5 minutes long so that you don't have to scroll through an hour plus of video to find, the information you need. So the two options for how to do the lecture would be for me to do the PowerPoint and record an hour and 15 solid video as I'm speaking and doing stuff, or to present the PowerPoint slides and then insert the videos. And that's my preferred method now, but let me know what you guys think will work. Let's try it this way this week, and then you can either email me or we can talk on Wednesday what we think will be better. And then my YouTube screencasts are going to be organized into playlists by chapter. And if you don't want to, if you've already seen the PowerPoint slides, you can actually just play through all the videos. And I think it should come out kind of like a lecture when you just watch the videos. Any questions on that? No? Okay. Oh. Okay, any questions on that stuff?
No.
Okay. So I saw that homework 6 had people didn't get around to doing it, so I moved the due date for homework 6 to Wednesday. Do you guys think that's enough time?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, yeah, we have a bit of time, and we're gonna need to, we need to.
You can see all of it. You know how you see all of them lined up with all their subject here? He's got an inbox, but he's not here.
Oh wait, I'm gonna mute. Anybody? Do you guys know how to raise your hand? Oops, I'm gonna unmute now. Do you guys know how to raise your hand for participants?
It was here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. So if you go to participant, I think you can raise your hand, and I'm gonna mute, and hopefully it will tell me if someone needs to talk. Okay. So I just saw David raise his hand. Okay, Drew. Wait, okay, I'm gonna mute all. All right, so I can see you guys raising your hands. And
Where's that option at, Professor? Under view options?
yeah, so if you go to I think under participant, you should be able to click on raise your hand. Do you see it?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
I see it.
Okay. But probably the best thing is to type questions, and I'll try to keep looking. Okay, so then that puts homework number 7 due April 3rd. That's at the end of spring break. What I'm gonna suggest is that you get through homework 6 as quickly as possible and take a look at the chapter 8 slides if you can before Wednesday, and then come to the Zoom session on Wednesday with questions about homework 6 if you still have them, and some feedback about chapter 8 and homework 7. What I'm thinking, because I can't hold class next week because it's spring break. We're still going to have spring break, which is great. But I would be willing to hold office hours if you guys are going to have questions to ask before our exam. What do you guys think about office hours during spring break, like maybe later in the week?
Sounds good.
Be good, yeah.
Okay. And then how are you with the discussions? They're kind of foreign to me, using the discussion thing on Canvas. Are you guys familiar with it? Do you use it?
Yeah,
yes.
pretty simple.
Okay, so in terms of getting questions answered, is that a convenient way to do it?
Yes.
I think
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So let me see. Okay, so I think this could be a train wreck if I try to give a lecture right now, but let me show you some stuff. So the Zoom session for office hours, look back over 6 or 7 for Wednesday. I posted a group exercise, what would normally be a group exercise. Let me see if it comes up. Do you guys see it? Or do you still see the, okay.
still see the screen.
Okay, I think I can, there. So I just clicked on that link. You see it now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. This is a group exercise, and it's a pretty good primer for studying for the exam. And if I'm going to try to spend time working on this, if we get through other questions on Wednesday. And so you might want to look at it ahead of time. I will post an answer key too, but there's many of the skills that you learn for this exam are all on the skill types are all on that exercise. Okay, so let's go to.
Do we turn this in, Professor?
What? I'm sorry.
Do we turn this in?
I don't think so. There is actually a way for me to break you guys up into groups during a Zoom session. I might give that a shot on Wednesday just to see how it works. And it might be advisable to have the sheet printed so you can work.
Okay.
Can everybody print? Do you guys have the ability to print at home?
Yeah.
Okay, so it would be a good idea to have that printed so that you could work on it while we're in our Zoom session on Wednesday. Okay, so let me go to chapter 8 slides. Okay. Okay, do you guys see the chapter 8 slides?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm not intending to give a lecture, but I just wanted to see if, so here's the chapter 8. And they talk about, this is when we start quantifying chemical reactions. And I have actually one of my favorite examples I like talking about. I made a screencast of. So if you click on this, it will take you to the YouTube channel, and it will talk about working reagents in terms of baking bread. And then I have a video about how to interpret chemical reactions. Oh, I seem to be stuck. What do you guys see now on your screen?
The Canvas.
You see Canvas right now?
Yeah. Day 12, chapter 8.
Huh.
Yeah, daily slide thing.
Okay.
You see interpreting chemical reactions now?
Yeah.
Okay. So there's all the slides. So I think this has, so here's my plan. Here's your to-do list. And finish chapter 7 homework number 6. Go through the chapter 8 PowerPoints and watch the videos. Please send me emails about things that you need clarification on, and I can insert them into the PowerPoint slides. I can make new videos. Try to work the examples that are in the PowerPoints, and then start homework number 7. And then on Wednesday, come back at 9:30 and bring questions. And my plan is to discuss the exam that's coming up, what the format will be. I'm fairly settled on a format. It'll be a combination of 2 different things. One of them will include Pearson, but there will also be another part too. Are you guys? Do you guys have questions now?
Do
Yeah.
we have a projected date for that exam?
Do you have what?
Projected date? Because I know it was supposed to be Wednesday.
Yeah, so the new schedule is posted on Canvas, and it's also in the daily lesson plan.
Okay, let's just take a look at that.
Yeah. Okay.
I have a
Can
question
you
about,
see it now?
yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so there is the schedule. Whoops. Ugh, my screen just went black. What happened? What do you guys see right now?
Blank
Just black.
screen.
Black.
You see black? Okay.
Are we dismissed? No, I'm just kidding.
I don't have a whole lot more, but you might be if we can't. All right, let me close some windows and see.
That's number 2.
Maybe I
I
have
have a
too
question,
many.
Professor.
Yeah.
This is regarding the problem sessions and something I've seen in Pearson a lot.
Uh-huh.
In a lot of these reactions, when they talk about water, they have it listed as a gas sometimes. and
Uh-huh.
it has it listed as a liquid. I never knew water could be a gas.
Well, steam.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I didn't see steam listed anywhere in the book.
Yeah, well, so remember when water boils, it goes from a liquid to
Right, liquid to steam.
yeah.
That cleared it up. I didn't think about steam.
But honestly, when we see combustion reactions, sometimes water should probably be listed as a gas in a combustion reaction, like when we burn
Okay,
propane.
got it.
But if it's a liquid, I'm generally okay with that because I have seen it also listed as a liquid.
Okay.
I imagine Pearson is somewhat inflexible about what it wants it to be.
Yes.
Very, very inflexible.
Yeah. Which is why I'm only going to do multiple choice on the exam from Pearson, and we'll do free response in a different format. Okay, so now do you guys see the schedule on your screen?
Yes.
Okay. So here's where we are now, Monday, March 23rd, and we're starting chapter 8. And chapter 8 is not that long, thankfully, but some of the concepts are kind of tricky. So I'm hoping that you'll be ready enough to ask questions about chapter 8 on Wednesday. And then the following Monday and Wednesday is during spring break. I'm happy to have office hours during spring break if there's appetite for it from you guys.
Would you, sorry, would you prefer that we try to do office hours or just email you questions?
I think probably if we can get the discussion thing to work, that's probably the most efficient, because if one person has a question about one of the homeworks or an example in the book, probably more than one person will have that question. And if I can answer it effectively on the discussion board, then everybody gets to see it.
Okay.
Question, Professor?
Yeah.
Will you email the times you'll have office hours to us? How will we know what time you'll be available for office hours?
Oh, my plan is to have regular sessions at our regular class time.
Okay.
Yeah. And it doesn't, we'll see. We'll see how long they go. I'll be available. And maybe as I get more comfortable with the format, we'll be able to get through more stuff. Okay, so spring break, and then we have the exam. Exam chapters 6, 7, and 8. And I plan to talk more about the exam on Wednesday, but as always, focus on your homework. Things will come from the end of chapter questions and from Pearson. So focus on the questions at the end of each chapter and then what we've already done. And then once we get through that, I will have chapter 9 ready to go. You guys ready for this? I hope everybody stays safe and that you all have enough food. You guys have food at home?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
We've been stocking up. All the Stellas were gone at Costco.
All the what?
Stellas.
Is that a beer? What is that?
Yes.
Oh, well, I didn't go to class for a week, but I did go to BevMo.
Oh, that's good.
So I've got a secure supply of tequila for a little while.
We bought mimosas.
All right. Well, if you guys have more questions.
I think it's pretty clear.
Not currently.
Okay. All right. Well, then I think I'm ready to end the session. I feel like I'm shortchanging you guys, but I don't know what else to cover. So let me know if you think the PowerPoints with the embedded videos is going to work. If you think I need to do the full length video, let me know. Generally, best practices are not supposed to do that, but I'm curious to see what you guys think.
So, Professor, the videos you think that are pertinent, they will be embedded in your PowerPoint slide?
Yeah, you just link to them. It might be a little bit clunky going back and forth, but they link right there in the PowerPoint slide. I thought that was better than having them in 2 different locations.
I agree.
And then the sequencing should work. And also, if you want to go back to just a 3-minute explanation of one problem, you can do it instead of having to fast forward or backspace through a really long video. That's why I did it that way. Okay.
Sorry.
I'll give you a 4 on a scale of 5, Professor.
Professor, I have a question.
Okay.
So on Wednesday, are you going to be explaining what to do for the lab?
Yeah.
PM.
So we will have a Zoom session on Wednesday for the lab, and the labs are going to be virtual, and I have everything already set up for that. Basically, it's all going to be it'll probably be mostly self-paced. Like there's deadlines, but there'll be a pre-lab lecture, you get data, and then you're going to need to take a picture of your lab manual and submit it via Canvas on an assignment.
Okay, so it'll be like the regular labs, but with actually doing the experiment.
You're gonna view videos of the experiment.
Oh, how will we have the equipment?
No, you don't have you're gonna watch, and the department is doing this, they're uploading videos of the experiment, so you can see somebody else doing it.
Okay. Will we still have the quizzes on the lab before and lab coming up?
Oy.
No one's
That's fine.
I think we're probably going to need to have a quiz here or there, but we did have one scheduled for this Wednesday, but we won't have it on Wednesday.
Okay.
They're giving us a lot of flexibility, and I'm not generally a flexible person, but I'm gonna try. This is all new for everyone, so we just want to get through the semester, and hopefully you guys get to learn as much as we possibly can under the circumstances.
Okay.
Okay.
So can I just clarify?
Sure.
Really quick. So right now we're still meeting during the class time, but the majority of our learning is going to be from videos, right?
Can you repeat that?
So we're still meeting for the Zoom class during our class time, but are we just, the majority of the learning is going to come from the videos you post, right? Is that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's the current thought. Yes.
Okay. And then our grade right now is just, it's going to be based on homework and how we decide to set up our exams. So we should just continue doing our homework and then wait for you to clarify how we're going to do our exams.
Yeah. So right now for the lecture, the grade format is pretty much the same. The only difference I can anticipate is the group work, like 5 to 10%. I think it was 5% because, and I still think I can make it. I can probably figure out how to keep that with the Zoom sessions.
Okay. And then for that group work link that you posted, when is that due? Do you want us to do that today?
Which one? I'm sorry.
That link, the link for the group work.
We're gonna work on that Wednesday.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. I see there's a question, which phase, or how do we know which phase a reactant is supposed to be based off original products? I'm not sure. I don't understand that question.
Like for the formulas, when we're going from like the reactants to like the products, how do we know which phase the products are supposed to be in based off of the phases of the reactant?
Oh, okay. So for the double displacement reactions, what you have to look at solubility. If it's a double displacement reaction and the product is insoluble, the phase should be a solid.
Okay.
And if it's soluble, it should be aqueous. Do we think that's going to cover? If there's a specific example, I can look for it. Okay, any other questions? Are you guys set up? One thing, when you do submit your labs and when we take the and when you take the written portion of the exam, you're going to need to be able to upload it to in a single PDF file. So you'll need to have on your phone, if you don't have a scanner at home, you'll need to have on your phone some app that will allow you to take pictures of it and then merge the files so that it's just a single file. And I believe on the lab Canvas page, I put some options there.
Okay.
You guys foresee that being a challenge, or you think you'll be able to do it?
I think we'll be able to do it. It's
Pretty sure
pretty
we'll be able to figure
straightforward.
it out.
Okay, I tried it with a bunch of different apps, and they all seem to work okay.
Oh, that's good.
So just test it out.
The Adobe apps are really good. The iPhones also do that scanning and then merging into a PDF through the Notes app.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, wait, the iPhones do it automatically?
Yeah, they'll do it automatically with Notes.
With what?
Notes, the app that comes embedded in the phone.
Oh, that's good to know.
There's also Adobe has a scanner app that's free, and I think it's better than how the iPhone does it. It works really, really well, and it
The
can work.
Adobe, they also have like a fill app that goes with their scan app. That's like really helpful. You can write in things.
With
Maybe we can
Adobe?
open discussion where we have ideas of like what we all think is the best way, because I know we all have like different ways of doing it, and like whatever works for anyone might work for someone else, whether they have an Android, iPhone, you know, etc. So if we had a discussion maybe about like best ways to download it, we can all try different things.
Okay, and that's probably more appropriate for the lab Canvas page. Should I put it there? Or do you want, I guess we can put it on both. But then we dilute the content. But no, that's a good idea. I'll start a discussion. Okay.
You're doing good, Professor.
I can't, guys, I wish I could see you guys.
There are only like 6 of us who actually have our mics on right now.
Okay.
I think, yeah.
Okay.
And it's
all right.
weird.
Well,
oh, there you are.
Right.
We're here.
We're here.
Oh.
I don't even know my screen.
I apparently don't know how to unmute myself, so.
Oh, there's like the start and stop video at the bottom.
Oh, there we go.
Nice. Yeah, so Ashley, you were in when my son and I were practicing, right? Did you hear?
Yeah. I was like, I wonder why nobody's here. Oh, there's somebody. Oh, I probably shouldn't be here now.
Oh, no, we were just practicing. Hi, Liliana. Oh, she left. Hi, Michaela. Okay. All right, well, I think I'm going to end this session, and let's see how it goes for Wednesday, and I'll start the discussion, and I'll work on that navigation thing.
All right.
All right.
Thank you, Professor. Have a good
Oh, and yeah, and also this is supposed to be being recorded, so I can post that too.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Okay, hopefully
Got it.
that's right. It told
That's
me
good.
it's being recorded. All right, bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.